Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't gone live very recently, so I thought I'd go live and see you all. And like the title says, there's some new poems that I've written, and maybe we can do a hangout panel depending on how many of you I get in through the door here. But yeah, I just want to go live and chill out, read some poetry that I've written, and just have a general chit chat about how everyone is right now and how everyone's coping. And yeah, I just wanted to hit the go live button. It's 11 p.m. British time, so I'm not sure how many of you are going to be around for the stream. But yeah, I just wanted to come and say hello and chill out for a few, and like I say, read some new poems that I've done. I've worked really hard on them, so hopefully you guys will pop in and say hello and come and see me for a little bit. I've been working really hard on these last few poems that I've been doing, and yeah, hopefully you guys might come in and say hello to the one viewer. I appreciate you. Welcome. How are you? Like I say, I've got some new poems which I'll get into in a little while once I get some more people through here. Share this out, help me share this out to people so people know that I'm live right now, so people can see who Hey Kathleen, how are you? Good to see you, hon. I appreciate you being here. I know it's late for us right now, but hey, Mariska, my member for the channel. How are you, sweetie? So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. But yeah, like I said, I've got some poetry for you guys in a little bit, but I'm not going to do them right now because I want to kind of just chillax with you guys and see who else comes in. I have got some poems if you do want them, which are right here next to me in my notepad. But I just wanted to chill and chat for a little bit. Hey, Rayleigh Jones, how you doing, Rayleigh? It's good to see you. Another channel member of mine is in the chat. Hey, how you doing? It's good to see you. So yeah, I'm gonna just pull this forward a little bit, my laptop screen, so you can see me. Hopefully I don't look as wobbly or messy, but yeah, I just thought I'd come and do a little bit of poetry for a little while and chill and chat for a little bit and see how everybody is. I don't usually live stream that much, so I'm trying to chill and chat whilst I've got the chance to. Thank you, Mariska, for sharing my video out. I'm super sleepy though, but I'll stay awake for you at least. I'll try. Oh, Mariska, if you're tired, sweetie, go to bed. It's fine. You can always watch this on the replay. It'll be posted anyway, so yeah, anything that I do live streaming gets put up anyway, unless it gets deleted because of trolls or bad language or whatever. But usually all my stuff gets posted anyway, so if you do fall asleep, at least I've knocked you out, I guess. Hey, Phil Dogs, how are you? Good to see you, my Australian brother. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Good day to you, because I know you're 12 hours ahead of me, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like midday for you right now, I think, Phil. But yeah, I'm here, I'm chatting, and woohoo, all that fun stuff. So yeah. Yeah, yes, I know about that. Hi, everybody. Wasn't expecting you so late. I know, Mariska, I wasn't going to go live, and I just said, you know what? Sod it. I'm bored. I wanted to chat. I felt like I needed to be a bit chilled up myself. So I thought, you know what? Hey, Tony, how are you? It's good to see you. Yeah, I know it's Tuesday for you, Mariska. I'm not that far behind you, remember? I'm only like, what, half an hour away from hitting Tuesday myself, so yeah, I'm literally not that far behind you from hitting Tuesday. So, yeah, I'm doing good today, Tony. How are you? It's good to see you. Let me see if I've got you as a mod, Tony. I don't know if I have. Let me just see if I have. Oh, Phil, why aren't you a mod? You are now. My apologies, Tony. You're mod 2. Congratulations. And everyone else who I know of is modded. I'm doing fantastic, Gemma's Generation. It's not long gone 9 a.m. for me, so. So, oh, you're only 10 hours ahead of me then, Phil. Okay. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. And Phil, you're only 10 hours ahead of me. I thought you were 12 hours ahead of me for some reason. But yeah, I've got some poetry, guys. I will get into it if you guys want the poetry now. Hey, Dave. How are you? Good to see you, my brother. How you doing? I appreciate you being here. Yeah. Where Phil is in Australia, Mariska, he's only 10 hours, but I have other people from Australia who are like 12, 13 hours ahead of me. So, yeah, he's only 10 hours ahead of me rather than 12. So, yeah, he's only just under half a day ahead of us right now. So, yeah, like I said, I've got some poems here which I'm going to be sharing. Yes, exactly, Tony. You're very well connected with some great people in this chat. If you don't know Dave Larson, Kathleen, Mariska, anyone else who is in my chat right now, I don't know who else is here. But yeah, and yeah, 9 hours for me. Yeah, exactly, Mariska, exactly. And if you don't know, I've got some members in the chat. Rayleigh Jones and Mariska are my channel members in the chat. So if you want to get connected to my channel members, they will look after you. They will drop links. Thank you. My mum brought me this for my birthday, so I'm very Minnie Mousey today. Yeah. So there we go. I've got some good poetry for you guys. It's going to be really good. These are poems that I've actually written today and yesterday. I've been working on them, and yeah, I'm very happy to be online right now. I wasn't sure if to go live later on in the day or if I should have gone live earlier. I don't know, but I thought I'd go live anyway and just go for it because I don't really go live that often on my channel. So yeah, it's kind of a case of playing guest by ear if I go live or not. I will read these poems out if you want me to now, or I might wait to get some more people through the door. Guys, share this out, please. Let people know that I'm live. Hit the thumbs up if you're new here as well, and subscribe if you'd like to. Let people know that I'm live. I've got some really awesome new poetry to read you from my notepad, which is in front of me or next to me. So, yeah. Yeah, so these poems are just some that I've been writing for the last little bit of how I've been kind of feeling. This one's called How Has Lockdown Affected Me? Lockdown, shut down and isolated. I'm isolated from loved ones who want to see you. Lockdown is a mixture of emotions. Emotions are being sad and confused. Confused how much longer will this last? Last having to be away from people who are part of my routine that keeps me happy. Happy right now, I don't know how to cope. Cope with being shut in at home. Home, I can only do so much. My mind's racing every second trying to make it stop. Stop, so I'm able to process and understand. Lockdown, shutdown, everything is simply too much. Too much for the confusing government agenda. Agenda and hypocritical behaviour from TV. TV politicians tell us to stay at home, yet they don't, so they've been caught out travelling. Travelling during COVID is difficult. Difficult to adapt to a new way of living in a time of quiet chaos and uncertainty. Uncertainty not being explained in a way that's accessible. Lockdown, shutdown, options of working are not fair. Fair, fair restrictions on being able to be on face to face. So yeah, that's kind of one poem that I did the other day because I'm getting sick of being shut at home and I'm getting really confused with basically what's happening with the lockdown and stuff. So I'm also going to share this poem here, which is called My Testimony, and it's based on a worship song that I like. So I'm going to read it, and it says, My name is registered in heaven. This is my testimony from death to life. Life in the kingdom, being a kingdom daughter. Daughter raised with the blood of Christ, for Christ has forgiven me. My testimony that I am living in the purpose that God has set for me to educate the world on difference that I know is a gift of how I see the world where I can spread my wings. Jesus makes me justified I've been brought from death to life of living in abundance of who I am. I am my own testimony of success. I am a kingdom changer. I believe in signs and wonders that are above me. Me, I've been brought by grace. That is my testimony. I'm chosen by faith. Faith to impact people to be the change. I know I'm chosen by grace. Grace that I didn't deserve. My testimony is to live a fulfilled life. Thank you, Rayleigh. Rayleigh, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about lockdown pretty much. Like, I felt screwed and stuck and trapped, and just I've just about had enough of trying to self cope. It's doing my actual head in. And I'm going to read this meltdown poem that I wrote the other day as well, because as Mariska knows, I had a major meltdown the other day. Hi, Scrapping Irish, how are you? Good evening, buddy. Well, good morning, because you're an hour ahead of me already. So, good morning to you, Scrapping Irish. So, this is called What a Meltdown Feels Like. A meltdown is all consuming rushing thoughts in my head not knowing what to do at the impact of the intensity and the speed of the pain I feel throbbing which doesn't stop, taking over, making me struggle with the internal pain where I want to hide because the tears, the heat from being in sensory overwhelm where I cannot see a way out of negativity and the pain when my body doesn't processes going too quickly and not being able to slow down. Slow down and meltdown is instant with no warning. Warning is it triggers afterwards. Afterwards, everything is too loud and simply overwhelming. Overwhelming and cannot find a way to self-control. Self-control my emotions or even start to self-regulate. Self-regulation goes completely out of the window of any opportunity. Meltdowns are a lonely place of being isolated and struggling to breathe and you feel like you're being suffocated and the tears are the only way of expressing how I feel in the meltdown that the lines become blurred. Yeah, thank you, Tony, I appreciate that. And I'm going to read this next poem called The Man in the Mirror, based on the Michael Jackson song Hey Vegan, hey Dwayne, how are you? This is called The Man in the Mirror. The man in the mirror, I'm going to make a change. The change is going to make a difference. The impact of the change is blowing my mind. My mind seeing the disbelief at the state of society. Society begging the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror, we all need to look at ourselves. Ourselves, we are the ones to make the change in our lives and communities. Seeing people starving in disregard for people's attitudes that need to change. The message is to educate and inspire the change you want to be. The man in the mirror is our own reflection of our actions spreading the LOVE and peace to everybody. Everybody, the message cannot be clearer. We can be the ones to make the difference. Do you want to change the world and be the change you want to see? It all starts with love. Love is the answer. You're the own man, your own man in the mirror. Yes, I did that deliberately, Mariska, to get people thinking a little bit, just to kind of understand what I've been going through. Please share this out, guys, if you haven't done already. Please share this out. Let people know that I am live and get some more people in here. Yeah, Mariska, I'm so sorry you've been having a meltdown, sweetheart. You can always text me in Facebook, Mariska. You have me on Facebook. Yeah. But hey, Dwayne, how you doing? This next one's called The Show Must Go On. It says, The show must go on, empty spaces, empty faces. What are we looking for? We're looking for a perfect world behind the pantomime curtain. The show of everyday life must go on. Everybody's faking how they feel, leaving everything to chance. Chance, what are we looking for? Looking for a chance to be free. The show we are living must go on. Go on instead, my heart is breaking. The show must go on, everybody's acting so we're not seen for being different. We hide behind this pantomime. Pantomime life is a character, for the show must go on. Empty spaces, empty faces, covering our emotions. Every day is a show. We're the puppets in this pantomime. Putting on a show inside we're crumbling, but the show has to go on as life is the show. Show because society expects us to perform. The show must have to go on. Are you ready for the show? The show is you. Thank you, Vegan, for sharing this out. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mariska. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I do. This poem here that I'm now about to read is called Faithfully. It says, "Faithfully you'll always have me through the good and the bad. Faithfully through the journey I am always yours." Hey, Cassie. Hey, Will. How you doing? Faithfully, we are a family supporting each other through the dark and easy times. Faithfully, I am the person I am made to be. Faithfully, yes, I've made mistakes I've grown through and challenged how society sees me who knows I am loved even though sometimes I feel alone. I'm forever yours. Faithfully, in this journey together, I can call you to be there. Faithfully, the journey never ends. Faithfully, I finally believe in myself. Faithfully, I know where my future is heading. So, yeah. And this next one is called I'll Stand By You. It says, "I'll stand by you when everybody else is gone. Gone because they judged you. I'll stand by you. Take me into your darkest hour. I'll stand by you. Nobody will hurt you. I'll be there to support you. Come to me now. Don't be ashamed to cry. I've seen the dark times too. We'll face it together. Together we can come through. I'll stand by you at the crossroads. I'll stand by you. Nobody will hurt you ever again. Take me into your darkest hour, for you won't be alone. Remember, I'll stand by you. The darkest hour, I'll always be there. I'll stand with you." Thank you, Will. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate that. I mean, yourself a mama and dad. You're amazing. I really appreciate your parents. Thank you, Will. I appreciate that, buddy. This one's called Seasons of Love. Seasons of Love. How do you measure a year? A year of love. Love changes through seasons of time. Time of journey to plan for either a man or a woman. Woman or man's story never ends. Ends as we remember them in our thoughts and memories that stay with us. Stay with us even though the person may be gone but never forgotten. Forgotten but seasons of time we think about. Special times being in love and how do you measure time? Time of always being together, but our story never ends. The only thing that ends is the seasons, like the weather. We always remember the loved ones we have lost, but they're lost but never forgotten. We can't forget the love that we'll always have for them. Have for them, they are the reason we go through these seasons. Seasons have grown as a person, realizing that time's only a season. Season we wish we could bring them back. Love is always with us through every season, like every storm. So, yeah, that's kind of another one that I've done. This one's called Beautifully Broken. Every day, every doubt with every tears knowing I'm beautifully broken. Broken every time I fall, I lose my way. My way, I rise back up to make myself whole. I am beautifully broken through the chaos that's often in my mind with no control. Control I need to let go of, for I am beautiful. Beautiful and have broken parts, but I can smile. Smile knowing I can be proud to be me. People may see me as broken or bad, beautifully broken like the stars in the universe. The universe stretches across the galaxy. I feel like I'm in my own galaxy. I may have millions of scars and battle wounds, wounds that just make me stronger. Stronger knowing that I'm beautiful, beautifully broken and ready to take the challenge. I can make beauty from the ashes, ashes that help me to rise to where I am today. I am made to be me. I may have scars, but I'm healed now, for I'm beautifully broken. So, yeah, that's kind of another one I've been writing recently as well. Yeah, guys, please share this out. Let people know that I'm on right now. That would be awesome. And hit the thumbs up if you haven't, please. That would be great. This one's called We Are the Champions. It says, "We are the champions. I've paid my dues. Dues, I've made mistakes. I've made a few, but I've always come through. We are the champions who come through anything. No time for negative people. The world is waiting for us to be a champion. I face the curtain of rejection. Rejection in life has not been a cruise. We are the champions fighting for change. There's always time to become a champion. It's within you. You just need to believe it and see it. The world is not an easy place to be. Living in fear every day is a challenge. Challenge it now. You can make the impact and achieve your dreams that are within reach. Within reach, sometimes I've doubted myself and told myself I can't do it. Now I realise that I'm a champion, achieving one day at a time. Time we can choose to stand together. Being a champion is a calling and a choice. Calling we can choose to. I stand here being a champion and know not making a change. Are you ready to be your own champion? So, Kathleen, I don't know how to get these published. This poem that I'm now about to read is called Imagine. It says, imagine the world with no hate, living as people with no divided countries. Imagine the world being at peace. Peace you may think I'm dreaming. The world being united at purpose. Let's hope this world can be a better place. Imagine if we truly accept the people for who they are. Imagine if we could see blue skies, living life together for a day, no religion or politics or deciding on hate. We're being the people deciding we're not the only ones. Once join us in this mission to make the world at peace. At peace, do you truly care? You may think I'm simply a dreamer, and the world can finally be as one. No more hate and no more judgment. Imagine how better this world would be for everybody. Everybody being able just to simply get along and see no more hunger or thirst. Imagine you can be the change to impact the millions. Millions are in a special time to make imagination a reality. Imagine how much stronger this world could be. So yeah, that's just kind of some old ones that I've been working on for the last few months. I have got some newer ones that I wrote like yesterday and the day before, but I'm just going through some of the older ones. Hi Brian, how are you? Good to see you, bud. How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Dojo, what's up, my man? How are you, my brother? Good to see you, Dojo. Love you. If you want to come on panel with me, Dojo, I can send you the link in Hangouts if you want to come up with me for a minute and just sit with me and chat. We can do some chatting and poetry if you want to come up, Dojo. It's been a while since I've had you up on my panel with me. I miss seeing you on my panel, Dojo. If you want to come up for a bit, I could log into Hangouts and send you a link. Or Mariska, if you wanted to come up, I can send you the link in Facebook if you wanted to come up. But I'm going to share this next poem now called Lean on Me. It says, sometimes we have things. Hey, Ken. How you doing? It's good to see you. Easy tips to tricks. Ken, good to see you. Sometimes we have things. We all have sorrow. We know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me. I will help carry you. Okay, Dojo. Okay, Mariska, no worries. I will help carry you through. I'm always here for you. If you swallow your pride and insecurity, we all need somebody in our lives who understands. Understands we are not strong. Strong, you can always lean on me when the times are rough. Rough and smooth, I'll be there for you. We all need a friend to lean on and reach out and to call. It won't be long until we need somebody to lean on. Lean on me, even though you're hurting. Together we can be strong and face anything. Lean on me, I'll be there to help and guide you. Even though I may have sorrow, lean on me, I'll be the friend that you need. Why won't you let it show? Show your emotions to lean on friends. The problems that we can understand will be the light through the darkness. We all need somebody to lean on when the load gets too much. Just call on me when you need me. Hey Raven, how are you? Yeah. So that's kind of okay, easy tips and tricks, Ken. I did try and come in your live stream the other day when you were on, but it kept freezing for me, so I was there. Yeah, so I've got a few more that I can share, guys, and then we'll have a general chit chat. If anyone wants to come up on the panel, I can send a link and I can bring people up if they want to have a chit chat with me for a little bit. This poem is called 1,000 Years and it's inspired by the Christina Perri song of the same name. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. So this one's called 1,000 Years. It says, heart beats fast, colours and promises. Learning to be brave. Brave, how can I be brave if I'm afraid? Afraid, but every day I get closer to discovering who I am. I am discovering that I can love myself and stand strong. Every breath that I take has come to this. I am closer every day to dying. I love every day for 1,000 years. I love more every day for 1,000 years. one step closer, waiting for the right opportunity. Now I found the right time. Time always finds a way of bringing us back. Trials and tribulations seem to roll into one. New adventures, but yet standing alone. I am one step closer. I have tried to hide from my past, but I have 1,000 lifetimes to see how special life is. I'm waiting for you to join me. I dare you for 1,000 more years to be brought together in this world to make the change. Change I'm one step closer to achieving, for I'm not afraid. Time has brought me my calling and my purpose of educating the world for change. Hey Jen! Hey Aussie Outlaw, how are you? Hey LSDTVA 93, welcome. Thank you so much for the super love, Jen. Much love, sweetie. Thank you so much for the donation. And Aussie Outlaw, have you got your wrench back? I don't know if you have. Where are you? No, you haven't. You are now. Welcome back to the wrench crew, Aussie. I'll just give you your wrench back on my channel. So welcome back to the wrench club, Aussie. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Jen. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And then we're gonna go. Hold on. This poem here is called A Drop in the Ocean. I hope you're all doing well, everybody. This is a drop in the ocean. It's like a change in the weather. Standing here in the desert with raging storms. A few more hours pretending that everything is okay. Don't take what you don't need from me. It's wishing for rain here in the desert, waiting for you to show. It's placing trust in people in my past. Past I trusted too much. You're a drop in the ocean, waiting and praying for change. Heaven doesn't seem far away anymore. Reaching out to see if you'll guide me. Like a drop in the ocean, a change in the weather. I'm standing in this desert battling for my star in heaven. A drop in the ocean is all the tears I've cried, wishing you could see me now. I know every drop of my tears is in the ocean, and hoping that you feel them. The waves seem too much sometimes. I feel like I'm drowning, unable to land. Every drop is getting me stronger every day. The ocean goes in and out, and I feel it's just getting slightly easier. So, yes. Good to see you, Aussie, by the way. Thank you so much for coming in. I do appreciate you. I'm going to get back to my new poems that I've done because I've kind of read all the other ones that I've previously done. Hello, Poor Dirt Farmer. How are you? Good to see you. I hope everyone is well. This poem is called Rattle. Even when things have seemed impossible, nothing's ever stopped me. The sound of moving forward opens me up from the grave of my past. I'm coming out. Out the fire is stimming within me. Within me in resurrection fire. My past is burned, the dirty bones becoming stronger. Strong in who I am delivered by the King. I'm a kingdom-strong daughter. Daughter known I'm strong and strong. Rattling, breaking through the barriers. The sound of dry bones are finally being strong. I am unbreakable, I hear the sound. Sound to march and to be the change. Change for people to be ready. Ready knowing it's time to be strong. Rattle is the time, is the vision. The vision's come to pass. I am the loud person who's rattling to victory. Are you ready to bring your rattle with me? So, oh, nice, Will. You're welcome, Aussie. No worries. I hope you're doing well, Aussie. It's good to see you. I appreciate you being here. This next poem is called Please Don't Treat Me Any Differently. It says, please don't treat me differently. Differently because I'm wired different. Different way of processing the world. The world being in a complicated state knowing I have support. Support of professionals who understand. Understand that always have a gentle word, a word of encouragement. Encouragement even though when life is a struggle. Struggle with environment around me. Me knowing I'm allowed to be unique. Unique in how I see the situations around me. Me who knows that I can seek support at any time. Anytime realising it's okay to ask for help. Ask for help as often as I feel nervous and anxious about the appropriate way to come across. Across but knowing my autism is understood and accepted. Accepted when sometimes I wish I could just simply be normal. Normal doesn't exist and I've learned to accept who I am and I move in a different way. Way I know I've made more changes so I can fit into this judgmental world. The world of colleagues who help and guide me every time that I need them. They get my personality as well as my failures, and they're being humble people who don't treat me any differently. So please don't treat me any differently. So yeah, that's kind of that one. And then I've got some newer ones that I've just written. I think I'm going to have a slight little break from that because I have got another 6 or 7 that I can share with you. But let's have a chit chat for a little bit. What's up, people? It's good to see you. My smile is not for me. It's for you to see. So you won't know what life has done to me. That's very clever, Poor Dirt Farmer. It's good to see you. But yeah, how is everybody? Does anyone want to come up on panel with me and have a chit chat for a little bit? Aussie Outlaw or Dojo? Want to come up on panel, or Vegan or Will? If you want to come up on panel, have a chit chat with me before I get back into the poetry side of things. I thought I'd just come up and say hello and kind of read some poetry out because I've not done it in a while. So I just thought I'd have a catch up with everybody and be like, hey, I'm back streaming kind of thing. So yeah, I haven't done this in a while. So yay, if it goes well today, like it has done the last few streams, I may come back regularly and do more streaming. If not, I may go back to pre-recording. I don't know, depending on the reaction from this stream. Let me know if you're enjoying this by putting a 1 in the chat if you want me to live stream more, or 2, you want me to stick to my pre-record, so it lets me know. Okay, Will, no worries. Put 1 if you're enjoying this, or 2, you want pre-records. Hey, Laurie, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Well, I wrote that in dark times. That's good, Poor Dirt Farmer. That's really cool. That's a really good start to a poem, actually. That's really cool. Yeah, if you want to come up, either Mariska or Aussie. Oh, you want me to do more of these? Okay, that's good. Thank you for letting me know. Dojo. Oh, Dojo, you are a funny, funny man. You are a funny man, brother. Hi, Lexi. How are you? Good to see you. But yeah, I might bring some people on the panel for a little bit. I've been live nearly 35 minutes and I've got 13 of you in the house. Yup. So I may bring a couple of people onto panel for a little bit just to chit chat and see everybody. And Dojo's laughing at me. Brilliant. Dojo and Rayleigh Jones is still here, which is awesome. He's one of my channel members. Hey, Susie. Why isn't Rayleigh's membership badge showing up? Why isn't he mod? What the hell? Rayleigh, why's your membership disappeared? Rayleigh, your membership's disappeared off your name, by the way. Yeah, Rayleigh, why's your membership button disappeared off your name? Did you end your membership, Rayleigh? Yeah, because it's not, your name's not come up in green like it did at the beginning. Hey, Jen's Vlogs, how are you? Yeah, Rayleigh, your name's not coming up as green, buddy, but I've just modded you as a moderator, so I don't know if that's going to make any difference to how your name comes up, but it's not showing up green on my phone for some reason. Your showing up as grey, so I don't know what that's happening, but yeah. One of my baby chicks just hatched. Oh, that's awesome, Lexi. Congratulations. Yeah, guys, I'm doing some poetry and a panel. So thank you, Mr. Fulton. I appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. Fulton, you're a member as well, aren't you? Why isn't you why aren't you showing up as a green either? I know you're a member and so is Rayleigh. So I don't understand why your names aren't showing up as green. I'm gonna have to check that out because that's weird. Because Mariska is still showing up as green, but you guys aren't. That's YouTube, I hope you're not playing up for me. Hello, William. How are you? Good to see you. Mariska, yeah, hold on a minute. Let me get my Facebook up. Give me a second. Hold on. That. I need to click this. Click this. Click this. Click this. There we go. Sent her the link. Okay, close that. So I want people. Mariska, check your Facebook, lovely. I just sent you the link in Facebook Messenger. Yeah, Mr. Fulton, your appearance is grey, my friend. I don't know why. And so is Rayleigh. I want to mod both of you just so that you have mod wrenches, but yeah, for some reason you're appearing grey. Maybe. Well, no, because Mariska it's showing up as hey, lovely.
Wait, I cannot hear you yet. I muted you. Wait. Oh no. What happened?
I can hear
this
you.
computer, I swear.
I can hear you and see
I
you.
don't hear you. I should be able to hear you. It's the computer again.
I can hear you.
Now let's do sign language then.
I can hear you.
You can hear me. I know you
Yes.
can hear me. I'm gonna restart the computer. I will come back on.
Okay.
It happened before. All right.
Yeah, I know it did. Yeah. No worries. It's not because they're on StreamYard. For some reason, they're not showing up as members, but you are on my phone and on StreamYard. You'll come up as green, but Mr. Fulton and Rayleigh should be their members, and they're not coming up as green. They're coming up as grey. But you'll come up as green on here. Alright. I'll remove her for a minute. Hopefully, if I re-add her, she should be back now. Or not. Okay. Right, wait. I'll remove her for a second. But what? But didn't the president talk to the men on the moon in the 60s? But 22 we have issues, laugh out loud. Hey, Budget! Hey, Speech Theories! How are you? Budget, do you want to come up, brother? Let me send you the link in Facebook. I'm going to send you the link so you can come up and see me. Let me message Budget right now on Facebook. Come on, Messenger. Where are you? Budget. Hey, Bud. How are you, buddy? I'm going to send you the link in Facebook as well, Budget. So there you go. That's you in there. I'm good. Hey, Bud. How are you? Yeah, it's not on my end, Kathleen. For some reason, they're not showing up as hopefully, Bud. Yeah, Bud, you should be a moderator now. I've just wrenched you again. For some reason, you were not green, blue rather. Okay, Will, no worries. If you want to, I'll tell you what, Bud. I'm gonna send you a link too. Hold on a minute. Let me attach a wrench to you. Link. I mean, I'm starting to get confused. Right. Welcome back, lovely. There we go.
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Woohoo! Yay!
Woo!
Computer restart always works.
Ghost.
Huh?
My goodness. I look like a ghost.
No, you don't.
I was like this.
You're fine. You're pretty. At least you're in the inside warm.
Inside the wall.
Inside warm, yes.
Oh, warm. I thought you said inside the wall. Like
No,
walls.
warm, as in
yeah.
warm.
Warm. Like this. Why
Yes.
is everything turning on? The TV is turning on? What is this, ghosts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Look at the... Oh.
Send
Her
to
makeup
somebody.
so
Where is he? There. Give me a second. I'm just sending a link to somebody so they can hop on the panel with me. I just sent another.
Yours as well. Hey, you got a super chat again from Dave.
Did I?
Yes,
Who?
from Dave. Dave.
Super Dave 44. Thank you for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate that, Super Dave. Much love. Hey, Wanda. How are you?
Wanda.
Good to see you, Wanda. I appreciate you. How are you? Bud, check your Google Hangouts, Bud, if you're still in the chat. I just sent you a link in Hangouts, so go and check your Hangouts chat. So you've got a link, and so is Budget in Facebook. So I just sent some more links out. Wanda, I'm good. I'm just slightly bored and wide awake because I've been awake since like 6 a.m. this morning because I slept for the last like 10 hours. So
wait, you slept till 6 this morning,
yeah.
but so now you are awake for 18 hours.
Yes.
Almost.
Yes, almost.
Yeah, you're like me. You're going in shifts.
Yes, my body just doesn't seem to work half the time. So when I do sleep, it's like
it's going in shifts. It's like all or nothing.
Yes, all or nothing. Exactly. It's like
yeah.
Hello, Jacob. Hi. How are you?
Jake.
Good to see you.
Jake BB?
Yeah, Jake. Vlogs with Jake.
I thought
BB.
I was hallucinating, but it's not me. Okay.
No, hey Jake, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. But yeah, I'm doing some poetry and having a chit chat with the lovely, beautiful Mariska from the Netherlands.
The tired Mariska, the witch.
Don't talk like that, woman.
You know how I am.
Yes, I know. You're a beautiful woman. Don't talk like that.
And
we've got another guest joining us.
Who's
Hello,
that?
Bud.
What? You look like the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa male version.
How are you, Bud? Good to see you.
Is that the Mona Lisa male version?
It is.
You see?
How are you, Bud?
I
it's
won.
So good to see you.
I won. Did I win a prize? Yeah. By guessing that?
It's good to see you, Bud. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm feeling epic. I thought I'd do a stream because I was bored. So I thought I'd go live. I was like,
male version of Mona Lisa. Mona
Lisa.
No, but what would be the male version of it?
I'm the masculine version.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. You're going to have to look that one up because I have no idea. Oh, take care, Susie. Have a good one. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate you. But yeah, I've been writing some poems today. I've been sitting here getting quite creative and working my ass off on content and all that fun stuff that comes with being a content creator. So, yay! So, yeah, I'm feeling good. And if you didn't know, guys, Bud dropped a video of me and him today on his channel. It just popped up on my notifications on YouTube. And we did a podcast at the weekend. It was absolute frigging awesome, epic. Whoop, whoop. And I absolutely loved every second of it. It literally rocked ass, if I must say. It rocked.
Well, if you mustn't say, you still said it, so you're good.
And the fact that Bud is just an awesome, awesome person who knows his shit. So yes, he did his research and was very good and made me laugh. It was epic. Bud, if you want to drop that link to that video so people can check you out, that'd be cool.
Because I'm searching my butt off.
Okay.
Bud, if you drop the link in the chat, because you're a mod, so you can drop links in the chat.
You know what Kathleen Cook is saying? Mona Lee or Mona Liam? As
Mona Larry.
as Mona Larry. Yeah, but Kathleen. After that, say Mona Liam.
Budget, check your Facebook, bloke. I've sent you a link
There's
like 3 times, Budget.
It's all tongue
Well,
twisters.
I'm working on it. I'm looking up the
No,
video
not
right
you,
now.
Bud. I was talking to Budget in the chat if he's read his email. So I just sent him a
Okay.
message.
Budget, not bud. Budget, like being on a
Budget
budget.
Bushcraft, who's in my
Gotcha.
chat.
Budget
Will you
Bushcraft.
hurry up and check your messages, please?
Get your ass over there.
Yes.
And
I'm so
MT
happy to see Bud. Hey, MT Coltonforge, how you doing? Good to see you. Bud is awesome, people. If you don't know who Bud is a very, very good content creator. He's very, very funny, very, very quirky, and he does some music videos. He does like comedy sketch videos.
I'm waiting
He
for that link.
also does like critique videos where he'll critique people who are doing stupid shit, but he does it in such a funny way that it's actually quite funny. So Bud can drop his link. He's a very, very funny content creator, very naturally down to earth. So I would highly recommend subbing to him, checking his channel out, ring the bell, leave a comment, all that good fun stuff that we should do for everybody anyway. So make sure you check Bud out for him. He is a really good guy.
All that fun stuff.
Bud is an amazing person. I've known Bud a long, long time, so please go and check him out. He's a really good person.
I'm trying to find that Mona Lisa, Bud.
Hold on, let me get his channel off in the chat. Hold on, I'll find him in the chat and I'll share the link out.
Yeah,
and in my chat.
You notice you cannot really do that anymore, right?
Oh shit, yeah. Bud, you need to link your channel in the chat so people can find you.
I can only report or block him by tapping on it.
Okay.
If one of my mods can drop Bud's link for me, that would be extremely helpful because I don't want Bud stressing about it. If one of my mods can find his link, that would be great. Because there is a lot of you in here who are mods, so
great. That is a nice way of saying just do it right now.
Just do it. Do it.
Do your mod job and help me out, please. So this next poem that I've got here is called Roots Before Branches. I wrote this poem yesterday, and it says, I have so many things to do and so many things to say in so many ways to find myself in the chaos and seeking wings to fly through the roots and branches to find out who I am in my place in this world. The world, where do I fit and where am I accepted to stand on my feet flat on the ground. Flat on the ground, I hit running. I have to grow like the roots in the ground before I spread like the branches. I learn to be strong and find my own identity. Where can I learn to accept myself, to take chances? I am like the roots growing in the trees, in the branches which tell a story of who I am on this judgmental world. The world that doesn't understand who I am. I am the roots that grow from the ground and I rose up into the branches that tell of my journey and my personality. Personality that used to be hidden away because of my past hurts when I'm now stronger like the tree. The branches that are stretched to the sky. The sky is the universe and the universe is the stars. A place to grow and to learn who I am. I've grown through the storm and through the pain. I am the roots that used to be fragile and now I'm the branches that are spread out strong. I know my purpose and my faith in this world. Oh, we lost Bud. Okay.
We lost. No, I think he's gonna drop his link. I think that's what's going on.
Okay. No worries.
I don't know.
Bud or Budget, you can drop your links if you're still in the chat. So, yeah, that's
Bud
just
or
another one
Budget?
that I wrote. So,
I listened. I think I heard that one before.
okay.
Could that be? With the
You might have heard it.
branches.
I don't know if you have, but if you have heard it, then I'll probably repeat it. But yeah,
I think I
it's
heard
okay,
it before.
Kathleen. You don't need to do anything, Kathleen. It's
It's
fine.
beautiful.
Yeah, I wrote this a couple of 3 days ago.
Oh, then I could not have heard it. Then it's weird. That's like, huh? I really thought that
No, I wrote that about 3 days ago.
telepathic.
So
Telepathy.
yeah. And Mariska is, by the way, you are stunning, by the way. If you don't know Mariska, people, you need to go and subscribe to her channel, which is in the chat right now, because she's absolutely amazing lady. And like you say,
Well,
you can search
my
her name in
link
the
is
search
in the
bar.
chat.
And
Oh, I'm in the chat, yeah.
yes,
you're
Mariska is in
adorable.
the chat. Yes.
Tired Mariska.
What?
That's what I call. I call myself Tired Mariska. You see that? The name in StreamYards.
Oh yeah,
If you look
Tired
at-
Mariska. Yeah, I was gonna say, huh? What? You don't look
Because I
tired.
was
You look pretty much awake.
Yeah, I'm doing my best. Can you imagine when I'm really awake? What I look like? Like,
Yeah, well, I think you are awake because I see you on Runny Egg and places earlier. You're like,
but I was almost like I was like dozing off, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna come
hey,
here.
scrapping together. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, and I'm going to read another poem here, which I wrote earlier today. It's called "Just Give Me a Reason."
Yeah, keep coming.
And it says, right from the start, give me a reason to trust you. You're a reason to fix the issues between us. Between us is a reason to save love. Love is written in the stars and in the universe. Universe with many opportunities and galaxies. The galaxies are our love. Love is just to give me a reason to say we're not broken. Broken we can learn to love again. Love again as it's built on trust. Trust which you stole my heart. Heart, I let you see the areas of me that are not pretty. Tell me you give me a reason I don't understand where this has come from the bad dreams that you've had or you have. Have love is a reason for just a little bit. Bit our love is written in the stars. Just give me a reason to love you, for we're not broken, for we can learn to love again. Again, love is a bond, a relationship. Relationship takes work and friendship. Friendship, just give me a reason to love, even though it may be hard. Just give me a reason to believe in you. Our love is based on trust. Just give me a reason to trust you. So, came
You
in
know
to
what
join
song
us.
pops up in my head?
Yes.
Give me just a love reason for love. Love me. Wait, hold on. Don't love me for fun, girl. Let
But
me
it's a
be
mix
the
of that
one.
and it's a mix of Pink's Just Give Me a Reason
Yeah,
songs. I used
for some
both
reason
of
that
them.
popped up.
So I kind of mixed both the songs and then just twisted some of the lyrics to make it.
Yeah, I can tell. I love it.
Yeah,
I
so that's kind
found
of what I
Buddy's
do with some of my poems. I manipulate the
channel.
lyrics and
Yes,
use
and you
it.
did the same thing with Heal the World. And oh my goodness, I'm one of the few people that understand Michael Jackson, or that feels like I understand Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I understand Michael Jackson to a benefit because he was only someone who wanted love, peace,
Exactly.
respect. He wasn't someone who wanted hate, and the amount of people who attacked him because he was this, he was that. It was never proven. You have no facts. It was
No,
never
but
proven.
besides that, you can just. It's in his
He wanted
eyes.
love.
I mean, come on! I've been crying so much for that man. Oh my!
Yeah, it's like people don't
do
understand.
not
Like
understand.
the world needs love right now. The love needs peace, and the fact is, the world is not getting it because people suck. Because all they want to do
Yeah.
is hate people and scold people and
Drama.
yell at people. It's bullshit.
And at the end of the day, they don't want that actually, but they don't know what to do with themselves.
People are so confused because of all this COVID stuff. It's oh no, we've got a troll. No.
Done.
Thank you. We don't have words like that in my chat ever. Ever. No. Hi, Ken McDonald. How are you? Good to see you. Yep,
Nope.
we do not appreciate trolls like that. No, thank you and goodbye. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, you're in Holland, Michigan. Hi from Holland, the Netherlands.
Right. Hello,
And McDonald.
bud.
Hello. Sorry about
You
that.
back?
Some
You're
technical
back.
difficulties.
Where's your avatar? Where's your Mono Liso? Huh? And your
He's
poof
gone
gone.
again. Oh, he's gone again.
It is magic. It's magic.
He'll be back. He'll be back. I've got another poem here which is called Poker Face. It says, "You can't
yeah.
read my poker face. Poker face I mask every day. Every day you don't see the struggles." Oh, there he is.
Okay, there I
Hello.
am. Sorry about that. So many technical difficulties there.
We've got another troll in the chat. No, we don't want you here. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh,
Good.
well, goodbye.
So this poem is called Poker Face. It says, "You can't read my poker face as I mask every day. Every day you don't see the struggles. Struggles I bury, society expects me to be normal. Normal as I step into the community with a smile. Like we're all like all is good. Good poker face. I'm very good at coping. Coping because underneath I'm ready to crack and let out everything. Everything I keep consumed because I poker face every day. So you see me playing a persona. Every time I often identify as a character, like the X-Men, I'm a mutant. I'm a mutant because I'm a different person. Person who can poker face at anybody in any day and appearing like I can be a neurotypical. The poker face is like a deck of cards that I'm hiding behind until slowly every layer is revealed. Revealed, the real me comes forward from hiding in the mask. The mask, such as the poker face, is exhausting. Exhausting the poker face I can do for a while. Well, because I'm masking the real me, me who's been afraid. I'm afraid no more, and I'm not your poker face.
And now again, that song is in my head. You know exactly which one, but it has nothing to do with your poem. Poker
Yeah,
face.
so I've been writing a lot of poems today. I've been using a lot of music that I listen to and just
Yeah,
kind of
but this one
manipulating
wasn't.
some of the lyrics and twisting
I
it so
always
it doesn't sound like I'm being completely deliberately using it.
people with autism or some people with autism, they
Yeah.
have that. They can have that poker face. I'm jealous of. It's just like we don't want you here.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Like the same face. I think it's a pro. Like it's a good thing to have sometimes.
Yeah.
But I know what you're. I was
Ooh,
listening though.
I
Wait.
almost feel like it's
I'm on full
Yes, Ken
alert
McDonald,
mode.
all the poems that I've read out are my own poetry. I've
Yes,
written them in
it's
this
all hers.
notepad. Everything that I've written is my own poems. So yes,
It's from her brain.
it's from my brain via music that I listen to, and then what I do is I manipulate them in my head, and then I write lyrics down and I twist it to make it my own story. So yeah, they're all my own poetry.
Well, it
Everything
just
that I've
comes to
written
your mind.
is my own lyrics. So yeah.
Well, the
Well,
poem
it's
you
not
just
even
read-
lyrics. It's just
Sorry,
that's.
God.
Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, the poem you just literally read us. It almost sounds like a self-perception thing. Like the way you view yourself, you feel like everybody else views you differently, sort of thing.
Yes.
So it's like there's a person that I listen to. His name is Henry Rollins. He used to be the lead singer of a punk band for Black Flag, and
Okay.
he had a song called "Low Self Opinion," and like he basically was just describing insecurity the entire song. He's like a punk rock artist, you know, and he's
Yeah.
like, if you've seen the way that I see you and you see the way that I see you, you would look at yourself much differently.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's so
And
true.
that really struck home. It's like, God, you look at yourself as like you live with your sins and all these bad stuff that you've done, your past, everything you regret. Some days you look at yourself as a monster, but he was telling you like the way that I see you, if you could see yourself the way I see you, you look at yourself much differently. And he literally said it
Yes, spot
in the
on.
exact lyric. It's like, well, God, you know, it's like some people look at you like in a holy light, and whether as you look at yourself in like the darkest of shadows, and it's
Yeah.
like you know yourself for your worst actions or past actions a day, a week, a year, months ago. It's like
Hey,
you're going
Beth.
to define yourself by that.
Yeah, you've got me spot on there. Like, I'm very. Thank you, Tony, for the £2 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Not needed, but appreciated all the same. And the thing is with me, like, a lot of my poetry comes from when I'm in like either a dark place, or when I've been listening to music, or if I'm in a meltdown situation. Instead of exploding at people and going fuck, I'm gonna woo and go mental, I decided to take myself away, and instead of blowing up at people, I'll write down what I feel like in my diary or my notebook, or I'll type on my laptop onto my like Microsoft Word and stuff. And I'm like, right, how am I feeling? I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And then I have it written down in handwriting as well. So then if I need to print it out for someone, or if I want to show someone, I'll go, here, read this, leave me alone. And then I can give them that to, hey, Ralph, how are you? Yeah. And Ralph says, hello, Mariska, by the way.
People actually take that. They actually see that, and
yeah. So I'm very graphic with how I feel. Like, Bud knows
yeah,
that in
me
his
too.
video,
I am.
you'll see how I explain to him about a lot of people will use shit judgments towards me, and they'll say things to me like, oh, you appear to be so retarded, or like, you don't make eye contact. And I'm like, yes, I know I don't, but the amount of times I've said that to people, I'm like, look, my eye contact is shit. I'm aware of it because I can't do it. It's mentally taxing and mentally draining. And when I do eye contact, I get so tired doing it. By the time I've done it, I'm because I can't keep looking at the screen.
But
I can't
mentioning it doesn't help.
No,
from other
because it's
people.
a constant like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me, and I'm like, no, I can't, because it fucking kills
My
me.
parents told me, look at me, and and that made me not listen to them because I couldn't concentrate anymore while I was looking.
Yeah, like, people always say to me, they're like, oh, look at me, and I'm talking to you, Gemma, look at me, look at me, look at me, and I'm like,
if you don't look at somebody. No, it doesn't mean you're not listening. That doesn't mean you're not listening. Actually, it's the opposite.
hey, Unchained Crotchet, how you doing?
You listen, but I mean, I don't understand people sometimes. Well, a lot of times they just shit.
Yeah, Gemma, she's got a point. Like, if they know you can't look at them and you're saying, oh, yeah, look at me, Gemma, it's like, that's really disrespectful.
But you can tell
that's
just concentrating. And I don't look at people either. I do look at them, but people have been telling me, like, you're not looking me in the eyes. And the moment somebody says that, I'm like getting super self-conscious, and then I'm losing my train of thought and everything. I'm like, okay, that was it.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I can do it on here, like, I can do my eye contact to a point where I'm like, I'm comfortable, I know the people, like, I don't mind it. But when I'm outside in the community, like when I do my talks, or I'm going out to see mental health professionals, and they're like, oh, well, Gemma, look at me, Gemma, look at this, look at this, look at this. And I'm like,
why people do that, because parents do that with their children as well. Look at me in my eyes. I'm like, the kid is concentrating on what you're saying. When the child looks to the left, it's basically training a part of its brain. That's just scientifically proven.
Yeah. It's like this poem here that I wrote today. This is based on kind of people judging me and stuff. This is called Let It Be. It says, when I find myself in trouble, I let it be. Words of wisdom that are being whispered to me, and it's often hard to hear. Therefore, I let it be. There will always be another time for me to learn from my mistakes. Let it be. In times of trouble, Mother Mary will appear to me. Words of wisdom. Let it be. Where I find myself to be broken-hearted, let it be known that there's an answer to my tears. I have to let it be. Let it be in search for the positive. The answer may be quick, or the answer may be slow, for life is a journey. Let it be. Whispering words of wisdom. Wisdom when everything is appearing blurry. Let it be because everything has a time. It will come when it's expected. I have to let things be. Be for things will be exciting and make me happy. Let it be by being here in the here and now. Being here and now, being in the awareness. So it's basically for me, like I talked about this is basically where, for me, things like meditation work because it's about centering myself,
Yes.
grounding myself, making sure that I come back to reality, not focusing on all the constant bullshit that I experience outside or the bullshit I have online with people going, oh, well, you can't be autistic. Look at you. You're a girl. Da, 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 da. I'm like,
Let it be.
like,
Let it be. Let it be. Sorry.
people don't understand it. It's like people assume that I'm just this poor girl who suffers and da 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 da. And I suffer because of people's fucking attitudes. That's all I suffer with because people want to judge me. They want to make stupid ass fucking comments. They think it's clever, and it's not, and it just annoys me because then I'm like, well, whoa, you're not the one who lives with it. I do. I'm the one that has to go through my ups and downs every freaking day to try and balance myself because my autism isn't rainbows. It isn't an easy thing to live with. My autism is up and down every day. I have to go from one feeling to the
unicorns.
next. It's like people expect me to be this woohoo, I don't give a fuck all the time, and there's days where I don't get out of bed because I feel so knackered.
Me, like, I wish I had autism. They're telling me because then a friend of mine has autism. Because then I don't have emotions. I'm like, you could be farther away from the truth.
People don't have emotions because they turn them off. It's like a switch.
No, but they're saying I was autistic because then I wouldn't have emotions. That's so not true.
We all have emotions. It's just because we bury them. Like
it's even worse.
I'm very crucial with burying my emotions. So I'm not very good at expressing my emotions. And when people ask me, like, if you watched my recent video, my questions not to ask autistic people video, and I say clearly on that video, the questions that people ask me are so fucking stupid. It's like asking me things like,
please.
Like, how are you, for example? How are you is not a simple question to me. How are you is a two-part question. You have the physical how are you, which is like, yeah, I'm fine, woohoo, yay. And then you have the mental how are you, which is up here, which is what I can't tell you because it's in my fucking brain. So
you should live here because here it's for real that people ask like, "How are you?" and you get like that double answer because it's like, "Well, yeah, I'm here. Hi." But do you really want to know how I'm doing? Here you got my life story.
This is what I said to Bud. This is exactly the thing I said to Bud about it. It's like I can't be expected to answer the everyday standard questions. It's things like, oh, Gemma, can you rate your pain? How much pain are you in? Out of 10, how much?
1 to 10.
Where are you? I'm like, what? How the hell can I rate how I'm feeling? What?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like 1 to 10. I always said 11, -2. I'm like, compared to what? What kind of standard is that?
Like, it's just it's so annoying. So I said to Bud, this is like the questions I get annoyed with because they're like, oh, so Gemma, out of 10, like, how would you rate your friendships? I'm like,
12.
What the fuck are you on about? Like,
oh my god,
it's like, oh my god, it's like, yeah, it annoys me. Like, in this poem I wrote today, this is called "I've Had the Time of My Life," based on the song of the famous film.
The time of my life.
This is basically what I.
Gemma, you hyped me up. Gosh darn it.
That's all right. I'm glad I've hyped you up because I am too. So join the club. Yay.
Oh my goodness. It's the middle of the night here. And we're sitting with Bud.
It's here too. It's here too.
I know, but Bud is now like he's like.
It says, this poem says, I've had the time of my life. Life is so important to make it what I want. I've been waiting so long and I finally found the passion, like people who understand me. And I remember I can't get enough. I will tell you something. I've had the time of my life. I owe it to all my family and my friends. Don't be afraid to lose control. You're the one thing I can't get enough of. Your love and support. I've had the time of my life. I owe it to everyone who supports me. Searching through every open door. Every open door, I've never felt like this. I realise I'm in a special time. Time of realising how much people mean to me and love me. Searching through every open door and adventure. It wouldn't be possible without all of you who believe in me. I've had the time of my life standing here and letting the people tell their stories. The writing's on the wall. I take all the hands that are guiding me. I've had the time of my life, the life of having opportunities to educate and inspire people to be who I can be. I'm not afraid to let go and to be who I am. I owe it all to everybody. So this is a poem for everybody, not just me. This is to every one of you who have
Mwah.
been with me and continue to be with me. So if it wasn't for you lot,
Well,
I
I'm
wouldn't
never
be
gonna
here.
leave. I will be your stalker forever
I
That
know
was
you were,
beautiful.
Mariska.
That was really beautiful,
if I
Gemma.
have
That was
to.
awesome.
So yeah, these are the poems that I've been writing today, yesterday. I've got a lot more that I'll share with you on another stream, but yeah, I just thought I'd share a
Those are
few for
great.
tonight just to kind of chillax and make people unwind and
Look at my new
yeah.
name.
So that's kind of what I've been doing today, just to self calm because at the weekend, like I said to Bud, I went to my mum's on Sunday morning and not come back early because my mum did my absolute head in and asked me the most stupid, shitty questions she could possibly have asked me and ended up getting a full scale meltdown.
That's what
So,
moms are
yay!
for. What did she ask you?
Things like why when I reply to her on text messages, like what's my problem, what's wrong with
Oh,
me,
that
like
one.
because
What's your
all the
What's
standard
your
bullshit
problem?
questions. It's like I can't.
Oh,
The
God.
thing is, with text, I said this to Bud before. With texts, I struggle to read the context and the intention because
Please
I have
no,
I
do
have to
not
think.
explain even.
Does this person mean it this way? Are they meaning it to be rude to me? Are they meaning it to bully me? Are they meaning to do it to be nice?
Exactly.
And
And you
I have to
ask
think
for
about all that before I even
explanation.
answer it.
And you know what? Everybody has that, but you're the one that's putting it out there.
Yeah. It's like people don't understand the struggle that I have with
People
my internal
assume
thinking. I have to not
way
even process it
too
up
much.
here. It's the physical processing. It's the fact that I have to verbally tell people I'm struggling. I don't know how to do this.
But you know
And
what?
then
You do it. Other people are don't even realize that they're struggling, and then wars start like that. People friendships are being, because you ask like, how, in what way, how do you know, do you mean it in this way, what is the tone of voice, da 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 da.
yeah, it's
People
because
would
I've had a lot of
ask it.
people like you guys help me.
No, but you do it yourself by asking
Yeah,
for extra,
it's good to just
Sorry, Bud.
to elaborate. You ask to elaborate, for people to elaborate on what they're saying, just to be
Yes.
sure, because you're respectful.
Yes, Bud. What were you saying, Bud?
But
Bud.
you're allowed to talk. Huh?
Bud.
no,
But
yeah. Basically, what you're saying, just to elaborate. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. You gone quiet again, Bud.
we can
No,
hear you.
Yeah, basically what you're saying. It's just the
Go ahead.
elaboration.
Yeah, it's like people don't understand.
sure
Like
you-
with autism,
Can you
like
still hear me?
Bud can. Yeah. Like Bud can elaborate on this better than me because Bud has known me for quite a while, and he knows what I'm trying to say without me mucking it up.
Well, no, I was just kind of listening, and I was hoping to hear what Mariska was going to say.
Yeah, but you just have to. You gotta interrupt me. That's just
Good night, Unchained Crochet. See you later.
always. It's the way how you talk when I'm talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mariska knows
elaborate.
me very well as well. She knows that there's days where I've spoken to her and I'm like,
But we're
"Nah."
really alike, Gemma and I.
Yeah, me and Mariska, they've known each other quite
I
a long
don't
time,
know.
and
I've not been diagnosed with the same thing, but you would think I would have like traits or something. But I don't need. You don't need to have. I don't know. We're just both super sensitive empaths. I don't know what to call it these days. It all sounds like we're amazing people and part of a cult, you know. If I
like
say it
I find it hard to express myself a lot because being a female on the spectrum as well, not a lot of people believe that
But
I have it, and the amount of times I get told, "Oh, how can you be autistic and be female?" And I'm like,
I don't understand. Is that the
because
British people asking you that? Because in
Yeah, that's
well,
so
in the
yes,
silly.
Netherlands,
both
That's
British,
so silly.
both British
in
and American people.
America, that's not a thing.
I've had comments from American people
Oh,
telling me that I
really?
can't be autistic because I'm female. And I'm like, that's the most bullshit statement you can say to me because there's more females
Those
now
people
That's
living
technically in
like
the
in the
ridiculous.
UK than males.
1950s. But you know what I don't get? What is their motivation of telling you that?
Because they think they know better than me.
That's a trick question,
They
basically.
think they're smart and they're not. People think they know better than me, and I live with it. I'm
It
like,
was a rhetorical
no.
question on me. What do
But
you think about that, Bud?
Bud can
Bud, what
explain
do
this
you
better
think?
than what I can. So
But what do you think? Why do people ask those questions? I never ask those questions. I mean, I would not even imagine. But the floor's yours.
Bud.
Having trouble.
But,
Oh, sorry. Is
10-4.
Mariska having trouble there?
What's
I'm
that?
having trouble with my Wi-Fi, I think.
That's
Okay.
what they all say. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I think he's genuinely having trouble with his Wi-Fi.
No, I believe it. I believe it. Hi,
Hey Tina, how are you? It's just like people just need to understand, which is
It's
why
the
I do
same
these
thing with
streams because
ADHD.
I want people to understand that because I'm female, it doesn't matter if I the way
It's
that
the
I come
same thing
across.
with
It's who I am. I'm not
ADHD.
going to change.
But that's spot on. You're not gonna change.
It's sounding
It's not
really
it's not
robotic.
something you
Sorry,
don't have
Bud?
to be fixed.
Hold on, Mariska. Bud's saying something. Hold on. Bud, what are
Sorry.
you saying?
Hey, it's starting to sound like really robotic on my end. Are you guys like cutting up on your side?
No, not that I can hear.
I can hear.
It doesn't sound robotic on my end.
Oh,
You're good.
yeah,
You're
it's
still
sounding
Mona
really
Lisa.
weird on my end.
Drop out and drop back in again, Bud. It might be your
Yeah,
end.
you can.
Yeah,
Drop out.
sorry, it just sounds like a Tetris game or something.
That's okay. Drop back in. Drop out. And drop back in again,
Drop
Bud.
out, come
You've
back
got the
in.
link, so
Let me try to drop out and I'll join back in real
yeah, that's
quick.
what I said.
and
Drop in, drop
please
out.
do.
Yeah.
I want to hear you.
Okay, Ralph. Take care. See you later, buddy. Have a good night.
Where were we? I had a point. What was it? Oh, yeah, women and men. Same thing with ADHD. Only boys can have it. Only children can have it.
Oh.
That's true.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Bud.
That was fast.
Okay.
See,
We were just talking about you.
Oh, okay.
still
I
good.
think it's working. I think
You're
it's working
good.
now.
Yes, Bud. Go
Oh,
ahead.
it's
Tell
working. Okay, I can
tell
hear
us your opinion, Bud. Hey, Lisa.
Didn't they?
Ah! Oh, there you are.
What are you doing? Ah!
I don't know. You guys disappeared for a second.
I see dead people.
It's a buffering screen.
Go ahead, Bud. Tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, Gemma's like, don't lose your train of thought, please.
Oh my god, no! Well, here I was like distracted for like 5 minutes. What was the train of thought?
Well, the train of thought before
you were
that.
trying to give us
Frank.
your opinion. I was trying to get your opinion, bud.
I asked you what you think about the fact that people are asking those questions, like, well, you're a girl, like what Gemma was saying.
Autism only affects males. Oh, that's
Yeah.
Yeah,
hilarious.
just that the fact
No,
they're
that's not
asking
hilarious.
her those questions and being basically offended by her existing.
No, I
don't know how to put it.
No, I have had a stepfather who had his grandkids who both were girls who were both autistic because it runs in their side of the family. So anybody who says there are no autistic females is full of shit.
Oh no, that's just fact. But what do you think about the fact that people are saying that just out there in the public? What does that? I don't understand that.
You just can't understand those people. There's no
They
arguing
just
with
come
them.
up to Gemma
They
and
just-
say it cannot be. What I would like to punch them in the face, probably.
It's like when I first was diagnosed and I started creating my channel and I was like looking for other autism clips and channels and all that fun stuff, and there was nothing. There was no adult autism content. Nothing.
And how long? That's 5 years ago.
6.5 years ago.
Oh yeah,
There was nothing, absolute nothing. All the content I found was for children. I'm like, where the hell is the adults at? Where are
in
we?
Dutch, but not in English.
Why isn't there any adults on here with autism? And then I didn't find any channels until about 3 years ago. I found a channel called The Aspie World, which is a guy called Daniel, and he's like 30.
I follow him.
30,
yes.
Oh
37.
I follow him. Yes.
Yeah.
To understand.
And then I found another channel called Invisible Eye, which is another autistic female called Katie, and she's about 4 years younger than me, and I follow her. And I just found a guy called Connor Ward, who is also autistic, and Connor Ward, Ward. He's a really good channel, and he talks about autism, mental health, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there was nothing until about
those eyes. Yeah.
There was nothing until about 3 years ago.
One of the guys I follow, his channel is called Yo Mama, and it's a bunch of animated cartoons about like Yo Mama jokes. But the producer,
I have no idea what you're talking. Is it American Yo Mama jokes?
Yeah, it's an American channel. It's called Yo Mama. The producer is Zach James. He's autistic. He's actually interviewed with Aspie World.
Sweet.
He's autistic, and he's hired a team. He's a very successful autistic person, and he has a channel that has like 4 million subscribers.
But you see, in the United States, it is way more. It's being there. You have somebody that is doing now through cartoons. Oh, I think I found it. Yo Mama.
Yeah, Yo Mama. Yeah, the producer, the creator.
He's so excited. The bud is excited.
I love it. I love that show. I know. I used to watch it when
share with Gemma.
I was much younger, but my nephews and them still watch it. And yeah, no, the producer, the creator, the writer is autistic. His name is Zach James.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, this ain't appropriate, guys. Yeah.
It's a really silly channel, but yeah, it's
probably pretty intelligent, isn't it?
What's that?
There we go. We have another guest joining us. And here is Budget Bushcraft. Hey, Budget, what's up, brother?
Hey, Budget.
Budget, but it's getting complicated.
Call him Budgie. He'll be fine with that. He's fine. I always shorten his name anyway.
Yeah, I know Budget from like.
Gemma, I gotta back out and come back in, sweetheart. This is really, really robotic over here.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, that's what I had earlier.
The phone.
Okay, Budget, no worries.
Gemma, you and I are waving at the same way. We should look back and screenshot it. We're
Yeah, I like greeting my guests though. I get excited. I'm like,
no, but we're at the same time. Like,
Bud knows I do it all the time. I'm like, I get so hyper. I'm like,
we're like,
I get excited. I don't have people over here to do that to. I'm like over here. It's just like lonely. Like, online, I'm like,
oh my goodness, I'm so happy. You make me all happy.
That's because I'm hypo. Woohoo! I'm hypo and probably had too much sugar in my day today. Probably or yesterday.
I didn't have anything. I had Gemma, my dose of Gemma. My daily dose
I've had
of
my
Gemma.
dose of sugar
My
and
daily
chocolate.
dose of Gemma.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah, daily dose of Gemma. It's like sugar.
That should be like a daily thing. Your daily dose of Gemma. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you know?
It's like,
And
yeah.
when people want more, they have to pay for it.
I may start doing like daily motivation videos for you guys, like, especially my channel members. I'm going to start doing like a daily, like 2-minute little pick me up, like encouragement videos, because I feel that's something that you guys would probably need. And also for the guys who are my moderators, what I'll do is I'll set up a group chat either on Hangouts or some way of communicating with you guys. So you guys every day will get a little video from me just to go, hey, have a great day. Da, 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 da. So you guys can have something to make your day a little bit better. So, well, I know what I mean. I'm just...
No, I'm laughing because Bud is liking it because I'm doing it the American way.
Oh yeah, no, I could use my daily dose of motivation, yeah, especially nowadays over here. Yeah, I really
would call it my
that.
daily dose of jam. The daily dose of something, a catchphrase.
Yeah, the daily dose of trouble Gemma or something.
Daily something dose like that, and then with the
Yeah, Lisa says her daughter's diagnosed with ADHD and she believed when we got her a guinea pig. Yeah, it would, because it's a therapy animal. It would help her self-calm with her tendencies of her ADD. Yeah.
You see that? Kathleen Cook is saying, feeling depressed.
Take a daily dose of Gemma.
Take a daily dose of Gemma. I will do the advertisement. Feeling depressed.
Yes. Wow. I've been like an hour and a half. There's sort of 16 of you in the house. Whoop, whoop. Yay.
That'd be awesome.
But my daughter was diagnosed with ADHD, and I believe that when we got her
guinea pig, it helped her the first bit. Yeah, because it would help her with the overstimulation of her ADHD and the constant thoughts and all that kind of stuff. So I'm super hyped up right now. I'm like, woohoo! I'm like, yay!
that plant is saying I was diagnosed along with my son. That's interesting.
Yeah, because usually, from what I've seen of ADHD, it's usually female based.
Because I have a lot of diagnosed ADHD, but they're actually not sure.
ADHD are female, and then usually blokes take longer to get diagnosed because blokes hide it more than females.
Did you know that ADHD and Asperger's are like, I don't know if you can see my fingers.
They're very well connected, a lot of them, yes.
Yes, it's like with sensory.
That's much better.
Someone's got the string now.
My phone is I know.
Hey, sister.
I know.
Someone's got the stream playing.
It's like, whoa. EBK.
I hear feedback.
Your volume.
I got mine muted, so it's not me.
Is that me?
Someone's got it playing. It's not me.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Ken. Take care, buddy.
Okay. I do have to go now.
Okay, bud. Thanks so much for coming on.
All right, guys. Hey. Hi, bye. Budget. I will.
I will talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Right.
Bye.
Gemma, I got a new shirt you'd probably like from somebody that I follow on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Kind.
Yes.
I have a heart attack because
I
of
love
that
it, Budgie.
feedback. Isn't that your shirt?
Budgie, I think you're frozen.
Me?
No, Budget's frozen.
No, he's just standing still.
I know.
He's
I
still
said I can see
breathing.
it. I love it, brother. I love it.
Can you please move? We think you're dead.
He's frozen.
Oh my god, he doesn't breathe it.
Budget!
PR.
Right, let me remove him and then he can come back. Hold on.
That feedback gave me a heart attack.
Right. Right, Budget, you need to rejoin, brother. I just had to kick you out because you were frozen.
Let it go.
Squirrel, do you want to come up on the panel? It'd be good to see you. I haven't had you up yet.
Gemma, you just witnessed me having like sensory overload. When that happened with the feedback, I was sitting like this. You as well, by the way.
Yeah, it was just like
I cannot but I can really not have it. It's going like that. Who's there?
Welcome back, Budgie. I've got you.
You're alive. You're alive.
We're having some really bad weather here right now.
I love the shirt.
We love the shirt. We love that.
We've got some really bad weather blowing through here right now, and it's affecting everything.
Well, elaborate.
Okay. No worries, Budgie. I'm just so happy you're up here. Like, I've
What's the weather?
Like 3 times on Facebook. Hey, Frank. How are you? Good to see you.
Where are you at, BBK? Where are you at?
Hey, Wash. How are you? You missed the poetry. I'm just having a chit chat with Mariska and Budget right now, so I'm just kind of
Mariska just had a heart attack.
Chatting.
Are we still robotic?
No, I don't think so.
No, but I'm trying to ask him, but he is not answering.
Budget, are we still robotic to you?
Budget, what's the weather?
Everything locked up.
You're locked up?
I'll just go jump back in the chat.
Okay, Budget.
Oh, okay, it's fine. We will be big again on the screen. Up, there we are. Mwah.
Yeah, I think he's got the weather going through his
area. We're close to each other. Gemma, move your head. No, we can. No. We're like. Headbanging away.
Thank you, Franks. Good to see you. And Squirrel, why aren't you a moderator? Sorry about that. And Jetwash, you need to be on too.
Sorry about that. It's Mariska's fault.
Mariska is hyping me up even more than I'm already hyped. So I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, you're making me so happy. That's what friends are.
Yeah, for the guys who missed the poetry earlier, I'll just go through a quick couple of them so you can see the ones that I did.
They're like bobbleheads. But it would be fun if we like.
Thank you, Frank, for sharing this out. I appreciate it, brother. I do. Okay, Budget. Yeah, so this one I'll read out again. This one's called "We Are the Champions." The people who have missed the poetry earlier, and it says, "We are the champions,
guys.
I've paid my dues. And I've made mistakes. I've made a few, but I've always come through. We are the champions who come through anything. No time for negative people. The world is waiting for us to be a champion. I faced the curtain of rejection, and life has not been a cruise. We are the champions fighting for change. There's always time to become a champion. It is within you. You just need to believe it and see it. The world is not an easy place to live in. Facing every day is a challenge. Challenge it now. You can make the impact and achieving dreams that are within your reach. Sometimes I've doubted myself and told myself,
Emma, you're frozen.
Do it. No. I'm not. I'm moving. I can see I'm not frozen my end. I'm moving.
Oh, hold on. Feedback. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now I realise that I'm a champion, achieving one day at a time. Time we can choose to stand together. Being a champion is a calling. A calling we can choose to stand here and be strong. Be a champion and know that we're making change. Are you ready to be your own champion? So that's what you have to ask yourself. Are you ready to be a champion? Do you want to be the change that you want? Beth. Oh, okay. Where do you do budget? Budget is in the US. I believe he's near. I believe he's near Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
I've been there. It's like the Netherlands in Indiana.
So yeah, and Beth, I'm in the UK, as you probably know, and Mariska, next to me that way, is in the Netherlands, which is only an hour across the water from me. So yeah, and Frank has just put he's from Chicago. If you don't know Frank,
that's where I left.
If you don't know Frank, you really should know Frank. Frank is an amazing photographer and streamer. He does a lot of photography streams and movie streams. He also does like a live stream where he gets people up to review their channels and he promotes them. He's a very, very good friend. I class him as my YouTube brother. He's a very, very, very nice person. And yeah, if you want to get connected with Artie Morbid, I suggest you do. He's a very, very good guy, very funny, caring, very sensitive person. So yeah, Artie Morbid is a very, very good person. If you want to get connected with Frank and check out his channel, Frank, if you want to drop your link in here, go ahead and do that. Hi, Evil Witch. How you doing? It's good to see you.
Hi, Evil Witch. VV. It's not witch.
It's Evil Witch.
Witch. Smart.
Yes, I'll just give you a moderator wrench as well, Evil Witch, because I know you.
Don't start that song. Oh my goodness.
He says at Mariska, he lives in the northwest suburbs at Safe.
I'm rocking the suburbs just like Michael Jackson did. I'm rocking the suburbs, except that he was talented.
Jetwash, yes, you are Blue Jetwash, because I know people accuse you of being a troll in other chat rooms. I know you're not, so that's why you're given a blue wrench on my channel, Jetwash.
I love that.
People call him Jetwash the troll, but he's not a troll. He's just people say he acts like one, but he's not. He's a decent guy. I've known Jetwash for quite a while, so yeah. And if you guys, I'll quickly repeat some more poetry as we've still got 16 in the house. Thank you so much, guys.
But I love it.
Well, 1 second, Gemma. I'm a troll. I'm your troll. Shut up, Jetwash.
I'm rocking suburbs, but I'm doing Ben Folds, and I know Ben Folds personally, so I can do this, and I feel so cool saying that.
Yes. I
have no idea what I'm talking about.
Much love, Jetwash. Yeah, I'm gonna read the Man in the Mirror poem again because I know.
Keep going. So it's amazing. I don't know it by heart. I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yes. This is especially for Mariska. She's a big MJ fan, same as me. I love MJ. Rest in peace, MJ. It says, I'm going to make a change. The change is going to make a difference. The impact of the change is blowing my mind. My mind seeing the disbelief, the state of society. Society begging the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror, we all need to look at ourselves. Ourselves, we're the ones to make the change in our lives and communities. Seeing people starving in total disregard for people's attitudes that need to change. Message to educate and inspire the change you are to be. You're the man in the mirror. The man in the mirror is our reflection of our own actions. Action spreading the LOVE, and peace to everybody. Everybody, the message cannot be clearer. We can be the ones to make a difference. Do you want to change the world and be the change? It all starts with love. Love is the answer. We're all our own man in the mirror. So that was especially for Mariska, and the fact that we're both MJ fans, and again, I can repeat, the message cannot be clearer right now.
Especially those songs. Heal the World and Man in the Mirror. That's just it for me.
Right now, everyone needs to be their own man in the mirror. We're all going through times which are hard, and we're lacking love, we're lacking support, we're lacking friendship with people. People are so harsh and so critical to jump on other people. And the problem is, I want to promote love on my channel. I want to promote friendship. I want to promote family, and we're all connected here. We're all here for a purpose and a reason. And the thing is,
I hear Michael Jackson say, like, make a change. You make that change.
We have to be people to make the change, and if we don't start with love ourselves, how can we love someone else? Because
if you gotta make it's like, keep a look at yourself, then make that change. You gotta start it yourself.
You gotta look inside yourself and make the change. Yeah. Because I take a lot of solace from Michael Jackson's music, because again, it's the same thing as
me too.
We all have to be the people to heal the world. We have to be the change. We have to see people
heal the world. I was 7 years old, and I started crying hearing that song, because it started with a little kid saying like make the world a better place for children, so that
I can for making it to my stream, and Evil Bitch. I really appreciate you two being here, making my stream. And I know I've been
so beautiful
for a long time now, so it's just, I want the message to be, it's inclusive, we're family. Like, I do my poetry, I do chit chat, I get people on to talk about their channels, stuff like that, because I want to help people. I want them to grow as well as me. Yes. I want people to go, hey, this is amazing.
We're all the same, gosh darn it. We're all the same.
We're all the same.
Sometimes we have a double chin, sometimes we have a triple chin. It doesn't matter. We're all poop. We all burp.
Thank you, Vic. I love you too.
No. Hold on. If Mike, I don't care. I don't believe anything about that.
Bring that up right now. That's gonna be another.
No, we're not gonna bring it up. It's about his spirit. His spirit and his songs.
What he did, what he stood for. It's about the fact that I relate to love and the separation, the being different. Because Michael Jackson, if you don't believe this or not, it's up to you. But I know
I don't care even what people believe about it.
Michael Jackson was diagnosed as autistic a year before he died.
I'm not surprised.
Michael Jackson was very very diverse,
so pure. But you and I, you're the only person. This is the first time I can talk, Gemma. This is the first time I can talk about Michael Jackson and liking Michael Jackson without being prosecuted. Basically,
he will always be a legend. Michael Jackson has a lot of music.
I was like, oh my god. His music, it touched me from a little kid on, and it wasn't my first language, and I was like, it is. I can say so. There are no words to describe what he did. It came from the soul, and I don't care, to be honest, what people say. And think about it. That's how I feel. I feel a connection when I watch that man.
Yeah.
And that's nobody can take that away from me. You can say, he did this, he did that. There's proof that I don't give a F.
Yes. And I'm going to read this. I'm going to read a couple of more poems that I've got
I love it.
here that I've done recently as well. Let me try and get these. I think
it actually makes me mad that people automatically jump to like that kind of stuff, but that's not what we're talking about when it comes to Michael Jackson.
Yes. Let me try and find the other poem I want to read about that, actually.
I love pure people like Gemma, genuine people, just from the heart. Like basically what we were all like that when we were children. Don't ever lose it.
No, exactly. Let me just find the poem I want to read. Where is it?
Don't worry about it. Now you're like me. You're like, oh my god, where is it? Where did it go? I just
I know it somewhere. don't know whereabouts I've put it. So this is what happens when you don't
exactly.
paper.
I can see you. Now you're getting thirsty and sweaty. Oh my goodness, you're so like me.
I'm not getting thirsty necessarily. It's just the fact I'm getting annoyed myself.
You're like, I just saw it. Gosh darn it! I just saw it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think where I put it. Hold on.
Oh, we're all holding on.
I know.
You're making. It sounds like you're working at a factory or something. That's. Oh,
I have a lot of poems. This is the thing. I've written such a lot of poems, and trying to look for the one that I wrote.
Can your mom adopt me? Like in hindsight, like because I want that mini thing.
Yeah.
For my birthday.
Let me find it.
Hi, Arcade. Please don't be a troll.
Hi, Arcade. How are you?
Okay, not a troll. I'm so paranoid when it comes to trolls now.
Arcade's not a troll. He's a good person. I've known him a while. He's a good person.
Yeah.
Who's that? Bloody perm line.
You are saying a lot of stuff. You go ahead with look. I'm gonna read the chat. Wait. Michael Jackson was like Freddie Mercury, a born entertainer from the day he was born. Called a castrato.
This poem is by Ed Sheeran, which is a similar artist, but this poem is called Lego House. It says, sitting in this society, picking up the pieces where my emotions self-destruct. Destruct because my emotions have been suppressed. Suppressed because people are afraid of how I feel. Feel in this stereotypical society that expects me to conform to the rules and limitations. The limitations I know I face daily knowing I'm the odd one out. Odd one out because I'm different but don't hold me back from my true mission of understanding my calling as I am as a person. I've been hidden in my own Lego house for far too long because people tell me I'm vulnerable. I want to run and hide because I'm afraid. I've been afraid to show the world who I really am. So, yes. Hello, Kenneth. How are you?
It's good to see you. You should wait for the applause. Like,
but like, next. Frank just commented on your video, by the way.
I know, I saw it.
On your channel. Thank you very much, Frank, for going over to Mariska's channel. I do appreciate it.
No, but I was listening to your pieces and your Legos. For some reason, I heard Legos, but it's not Legos.
Yes.
You were reading your poem, right? Your poem didn't say Legos, right? It did not?
Yes, it did say about Lego, yes.
Oh, it did say Lego. Okay, because I was visualizing that either way.
It's called Lego House, yes.
Yeah, well, you go so fast because you're like, oh, I now found it.
I found my Michael Jackson poem. Woohoo!
I just said, Gemma, hold on, stop, hold, time out. I just said, we're moving on from Michael Jackson in the chat. Okay, I'm going to retract that
comment. I've been sharing the autism thing, Alexander. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. This is the last MJ poem that I'll do for this stream.
No, it's good. I like it.
Heal the world. It says, heal the world that is hurting. Oh. Hurting due to negative news. News that spreads hate and division. Division spreading fear. Fear and upset to the many. Many not understanding why. Why the world needs to change for the better. Better treatment of people from countries abroad. Abroad stuck in fighting a regime that never ends only in heartbreak and grief. Heal the world, grief that destroys people's emotions, emotions unable to be explained. Explained because there's no reason of why people feel like they do things in anger and bitterness. Heal the world, bitterness at not saying things that needed to be said whilst the person was with them or at the correct time. Time goes so quick, the clock hands tick round another day ticks past doesn't predict the future. Heal the world, fix the world. So, yes.
I cannot clap for a zillion people. So, One love.
That's kind of where I am right now with the poetry fund, and like I could sit here and chat about MJ for hours. Like MJ is one of the biggest icons in human history, and he always will be. And I think that from
I
him,
just love the man.
Self-respect and how to stand up for myself. And
Yes,
yeah, he's just a legend,
yes.
and he always will be, regardless of if he was suspected of whatever. MJ
I don't
is
care. Let's skip that. We're not talking about that, right? Not talking about that.
No,
That
I
is
know. I'm
has
just
nothing
saying.
to
I'm
do
just
with it.
saying. In general, he's a legend in music.
No, I'm
in-
talking about what he has been accused of. Before people start all that kind of stuff in the chat, that's not what we're talking about.
No, we're not. We're talking about his musical genius. We're talking about
Yes,
how
and how he
is a
yes,
lyrical genius and will ever be,
yes.
regardless of him being
And
dead. It's the fact that he still has lyrics. He
his
still has a
heart on his
story.
sleeve.
So yeah, I'm kind of, that's where I'm at with the poetry, and yeah, I'm kind of just having a chit chat with Mariska, and like, yeah, I could chat about Michael Jackson for hours. He has a very, very long history, some fascinating music, some fascinating lyrics. He was a very, very confused individual and had a lot of
But
BS.
also very, very grounded too.
Yes, he was very, very
I think
mixed
he was
up.
totally in touch with himself. He was very meditating. With his children, amazing on their level.
Yes.
I mean, wow. I mean, and just he was living.
Yeah, and like, for me, just poetry is a form of self-escape. Like, I can escape into my notepad, into my notebooks, my pens and pencils, my folders, and I sit here for hours and write about what's bothering me, what's happened, and I just turn it into a story. It's something that helps me to
He did it in his tree. He did he was climbing in his tree and did that, right? The tree on Neverland. Yeah. When you were talking about that, and he and I had to think about him doing that. There was an interview with him where he said that he was climbing in the tree and doing that and writing stuff down, and I felt very sad because that was the moment that he felt like the world was not that good of a play. I mean,
yeah,
because
everybody
basically
has
he lived in a bubble.
Yeah, it's just Michael Jackson.
You are not living in a. What's that?
Michael Jackson is just a legend for always. He'll always be someone I look up to, respect, and I have nothing bad to say about the guy. I think he's fantastic. You know, he's been gone 11 years, 12 years, whatever it is.
Not only his music, just his whole his personality and how he kept it. I mean, people can disagree. It's just he taught me a lot.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is a fantastic, fantastic person. God rest his soul. I hope he's at peace wherever he's at. But
he probably is.
I just hope that people will leave his grave alone, because I watched a documentary about it the other day, and there's people going there.
Don't even watch that.
No, there's people going there to do spirit boxes. I'm like, just leave the fucking poor guy alone. He's dead.
Oh, really?
Like, just leave him alone. Don't go and do spirit boxes at Forest Lawn. Don't go and do spirit boxes at his house. Leave him alone. He's dead.
Well, you know what I think about that with those. I think that he is.
It's fucking creepy. What the fuck would you want to talk to a dead guy? It's creepy.
He is such a strong. I speak about him as as if he's still alive. You hear that? I'm not saying he was. You're not doing that. He is such a strong personality. He can. He never. I want to say something. You are living in the real world since you were young. He wasn't. Mm-hmm. So people, what you and I can learn from that is like he all of a sudden became this person that he all of a sudden got into the world and got scared because people suck.
Yes.
And the difference is that he created this, like, I don't know, he just, people say he was raised in a certain way that was bad. Well, you know what, that made him strong too. I don't know, it's just he's just more like, it's for lack of words, It's almost like a saint, but that's not the right word. A legend is not the right word either. But he's unique.
Yeah.
He really taught me a lot. When I watched documentaries about, and when he's talking about his past and about bullying, about his love for children, my goodness, you can see the hearts coming out of his eyes. It's just true.
Right, I'm going to start wrapping this stream up, guys. It's been nearly 2 hours, and we're going to go and raid a friend who's on right now. I'm going to post her link in the chat. I want you to all go over to my good friend Debbie.
That came out of the blue. I'm totally in shock here. My Dutch self is here like,
I'm going
what?
to go and raid Debbie, and it's going to be called the Little Gem Raid. So go over to my friend Debbie's
Oh my
channel.
goodness, I'm getting...
I've just linked it in the chat.
Debbie C.
Yep, it's a Debbie C raid, and it's going to be # Little Gem Raid. I will meet you all over there. I'm going to thank
And
Marissa.
what's going to happen if I do it the wrong way? I'm getting...
So I will say thank you very much for coming on, Mariska, and being my sidekick with me. Love you.
Beautiful. I love you.
I should see everyone over at Debbie C's. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go raid right now. Bye, guys.
Much love for you. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Mwah. Bye, guys. See you later.